What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Alright guys, so here's the thing. We got let's move on to some more upbeat news. We have AEW's All Out pay-per-view Sunday, September 5th. Okay, and I think this is going to be the first the first AEW pay-per-view I order, because I'm excited to see. I can't miss CM Punk's first match. Mm-hmm. I can't, and I want to see this in the worst way. And All Out is loaded like a fucking WWE show this year, bruh. Mm-hmm. It's loaded, and I'm surprised we only got one gimmick matchup on this card. All Out, it would be All Out. I really thought CM Punk versus Darby was going to be more just a singles match, but I figured you don't put CM Punk in a hardcore match. His first match back. That's just stupid.
I mean, it's a Darby match. It's going to be crazy stuff by Brock.
You are right. You are right. So it's time for us to do our predictions. To also note, this is a downer. One match has been taken off the card due to travel issues. It was supposed to be Andrade El Idolo taking on Pac. But on September 1st, it was announced that the match will no longer be taking place because Pac is having traveling issues. Whether that could be due to COVID, whether that can be...
No, it's just straight up travel. He gotta go. He goes to UK every, whenever his contract is up. Then he comes back for like 2 weeks. Then he leaves for like a month.
Fair. Okay, yeah. So
this has been like Pac over the past like year.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be hard for him. So that match is not going to happen. It's going to happen. So he postponed to a future episode of Rampage. I was going
to say, I do think it's going to be an open challenge.
Well, Andrade not going to be there.
Andrade, yes he is. I could have sworn I thought they announced the open challenge.
I mean, if they did, I don't have it on this agenda right here, because we got a 10-match card already.
Yeah, now I thought it was an open challenge. But maybe I could be wrong.
I mean, the best thing, if it's an open challenge, had Daniel Bryan answered, but
or somebody else.
So yeah. So there's a lot of things supposed to be going on All Out, and I want to see all the surprises. So, but first we're gonna give our predictions of who we think is going to win and all that kind of stuff like that. So let's give our predictions on All Out and move on from there. So we got on the pre-show. We got the Best Friends, Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor, and Wheeler Yuta, and Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Margot Stunt taking on Hardy Family Office, Matt Hardy, Private Party, and the Highbird 2. What happened to Butcher and the Blade? Are they still part of that too?
Well, yeah. The Butcher is injured, but the Blade is still there.
In a 10-man tag team matchup. So this is obviously meant to just be a spot fest. This is
that's on the pre-show for a reason.
It's exactly. So, I mean, it's gonna be fun, sure. I mean, but the rest of I got the Hardy Family Office winning.
Yep, I got Hardy with the pin.
Now we're going to the main card here. So we got the 21-woman Casino Battle Royal for a women's world championship match. I guess anytime in the choosing. So we have Nyla Rose, Thunder Rosa, The Bunny, Big Swole, Julia Hart, Ty Conti, Diamante, Penelope Ford, Red Velvet, Hikaru Shida, Emily Sakura, Jay Cargill, Karen Hoagie, Abandon, Layla Hirsch, Killian King, Rebel, Jamie Hayer, Anna Jay, Rio, Sky Blue, and one woman to be determined.
Wait, whoa. Sky Blue's in this match?
They got her listed for this match.
Oh, that's my girl. Okay.
Yeah. So
she's not even in. Okay. All right. I like it.
With one woman to be determined. Come on now. How can that not go to Ruby Soto?
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be Ruby.
It has to go to her, but the question is, who would win to face Britt Baker for the championship?
Thunder Rosa.
I think Thunder Rosa also, because I want to see, because she did get beat up on Dynamite by Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill, but I'm like, I want to see them had a rematch, because remember, Britt Baker keeps throwing around that unsanctioned match that he had doesn't count because it was unsanctioned.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I think Thunder Rosa wants to get an actual win over her, and I think her and Britt Baker can tear the house down. So
yeah, especially since now she's finally full time now.
Oh yeah,
Thunder Rosa is. So yeah.
So now I'm thinking like, okay, well, sure, we can have her versus Britt Baker again, for the second time, and it'll be a match that can steal the show. So, but I have Thunder Rosa winning. If Thunder Rosa doesn't win, I have Ruby Soyo. How is she pronouncing her name? And
I don't have her winning just yet. Only because what they like to do, they usually don't like to have the surprise person win, which I noticed.
Fair. So yeah, you know what? My man gonna be a Thunder Rosa.
If not Thunder Rosa, then a legit answer.
Legit Lady Hirsch?
No. If not Thunder Rosa, then I would say, I don't want to say Jade, because Jade, that'd be too quick.
That would be too quick, but I do think she's gonna try to dominate though.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got Thunder Rosa. That's all I got.
Okay.
I hope my girl Sky Blue do good.
Next up, we got, you gotta pronounce his name for me, John Moxley taking on
Kojima.
I heard it's supposed to be a dope match. Is that true?
Yes, and we don't know.
Okay.
Like, this is gonna be a hard hitting match, of course. And Kojima is old, so it's kind of like one of his retirement matches. I'm just disappointed because this was supposed to be Moxley versus Tanahashi.
And what happened to that?
But I guess somehow it got mixed up, or New Japan didn't want Tanahashi to lose, or whatever the case was. And whatever the case was, it was an issue. So Tanahashi did not fight Moxley. But I mean, because I'm a big New Japan person, I would rather him fight Tanahashi, fight Ishii, or fight somebody honestly, if he was to fight Kenta Kobashi or somebody like that, I would like, even though they're old. If it's to fight Jushin Thunder Liger, even though he retired, he's like, I just want to fight for AEW one time. If he was to fight Great Muta, I wouldn't mind, honestly.
You know what? I'm not mad at you for that neither. But I think the Kojima match is gonna be dope though.
I think it'd be dope, but it won't be as, obviously as dope because Kojima's offense is not like Jushin Thunder Liger or any one of them. His offense is like, ground and pound, big guy maneuvers, clothesline, lariat. I think it's his finisher.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll see how it turns out. I think this match is going to be a little bit worse, though. We got Paul White taking on QT Marshall. The Big Show.
This man said Big Show like 30 times during that segment.
Why is this match happening? I don't know. They want to just put QT Marshall on the card. This match don't need to be on the card. This is a Dynamite match or a Rampage match.
It is a Rampage and Dynamite match. I don't care. I don't really care for it to be on this card, but I think they're just doing that just to say, we have Big Show here too on pay-per-view.
No, yeah. First of
Some of
all,
the squash match, anyways.
yeah, he should squash QT Marshall. It should even last long. A
If
new
it's
match.
honestly,
Go ahead.
if it's, I can see this being a squash match and just setting up for another match. Because I mean, not to say that a Shaq match or anything, but I can see like QT Marshall, maybe getting somebody, for muscle against Paul White. I can see that happening.
Okay. Actually, that sound sound better than mine, but still, I need this thing to be over in a heartbeat. Mero taking on Eddie Kingston for the AEW TNT Championship.
Who you got?
I'm an Eddie Kingston fan, but he ain't taking that joint off God's champion, so it's going to be Mero. And first of all, see,
whoa, come on now.
What?
You said like it's just a. I do have Mero winning, but they are going to have their biggest show ever in New York in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I think that's when they give it to Kingston.
I mean, I think that would be dope because, like I said, they'll be in New York, and that's his hometown. I don't know what borough he from, probably Brooklyn, but because Eddie Kingston's not from Manhattan, so. I think
he's gonna be in Queens, right?
Oh, he could be Queens or the Bronx. Like I don't know.
No, I'm saying they're gonna be in Queens.
They're gonna be in Queens. So yeah, I mean that'll be a good time. But right now, Mero's gonna retain championship at All Out.
Yeah,
and it's best to provide for the TV championship to switch hands on TV. So, let's go on to Chris Jericho taking on MJF. If Chris Jericho loses the match, he must retire from in-ring competition.
Oh, this is Jericho.
So, say what?
Jericho wins.
Oh, yeah. I mean, since he put that out there, I don't see him leaving AEW and not wrestling. Now, if he wants to like take a break and don't want to wrestle, I can see him putting MJF over again because he did beat Jericho, one-on-one. What you say?
This will be his 4th time beating Jericho.
Exactly. So I mean, like, Jericho's all about putting the young guys over and shit like that. But
I'm telling you, Jericho is winning because Tony Khan will mark it if it's Jericho's last match. You see how when they do it, they only say, "Yeah, this will be Chris Jericho's last match." Like this is not like a big hurrah. I think if it was legit, because how much Tony Khan is a mark for Jericho.
Yeah.
If it was Jericho's last hurrah, like they would like build it like that.
Fair enough.
And you can almost say that they did try with the 5 labors of Jericho, if they would have kept it going with how they were going to do it. If they would have kept it up with, season, one be Sean Spears and the second one be Nick Gage and the other one be, Juice, and then another one be like somebody from WWE, and then they would have kept it like that, then I can see him retiring.
Okay.
But the way that the 5 labors went, I don't see that.
Gotcha. So yeah, I mean, right now my pick is Chris Jericho anyway, so Chris Jericho winning. Now let's go on to Dr. Brent Baker DMD versus Chris Statlander for the singles match for the AEW World Championship. No disrespect to Chris Statlander, and even though she has grown popularity, she hasn't lost since coming back. Whatever the case may be, it's not Brent Baker not losing that championship right now.
Yeah, definitely not.
And I really think it's going to be until she holds off to Thunder Rosa, and they have a match at Revolution, which is the end of the year show. So I really think
I think Britt's gonna be the longest reigning champion.
See, I don't know about that though, because I do see some contenders that can come take the joint off of her.
But Britt is hot though.
Yeah.
If Britt wasn't hot, or if she wasn't as over as she is, then I can see that. But Britt is like one of the fan favorites. The crowd loves her when she comes out. So I think Britt's gonna go through like maybe a face turn during this run as champion.
Okay. Yeah, but I got Dr. Britt Baker winning this one.
Okay.
Let's go to the steel cage match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Young Bucks taking on the Lucha Brothers. I'm gonna be honest with you. This cage is not a regular cage. It's like a Hell in a Cell cage with no top to it. I was like, this is a cage here. And honestly, I see the Young Bucks finding a way to get around this and coming out, but they really should lose right there.
I got them losing.
That's out there, you know, because God, like they had the belts forever. I was like, yo, you can give another tag team a thing to shot because I said Taylor Ortiz had a great showing with the rivalry, and I don't, you know, I kind of want to see new champions. How do you feel?
You know, I just want a refreshed kind of storyline. It's just like, you know, not that the Young Bucks in this role is they're doing good at this role, but they don't need the titles if they're going to do the whole super elite thing coming up with Kenny Omega every week. So I think they could give the title to the Lucha Brothers and drop them. Question: does Phoenix do the Elite Skipper spot?
You know what? I think I'm gonna say this. Phoenix would try that, and he would have more bounce. I don't know if it would look as good as the primetime Elite Skipper one because that cage was so thin in TNA, but the one that is in AEW is a more of a thicker one. So I mean, he could probably do it. He going to do some crazy shit. That's why they picked him over the Jurassic Express. But I do think that we're gonna probably get that out of Phoenix, and it's gonna be some more crazy dash. It's probably even gonna be like a destroyer from the top of the cage, and that's just gonna be crazy. Yep, great match, great high flying shit. But yeah, I need Lucha Bros to actually win something here, and then they can come over to Andrade. Now we started going to the big main event matches here. Kenny Omega, Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship. Do we really gotta sit there and think that Christian Cage is gonna be the belt collector?
No, this is definitely going to be Kenny Omega wins.
I mean, it's unfortunate that we can't get the Adam Page stuff because you don't want Adam Page outshined by CM Punk. And right now, CM Punk's the hot thing in AEW right now. And I know they may want to stay with the tradition and have this go on last because if a certain somebody that we didn't get the chance to talk about yet comes out, that won't you want it to be last. So if this goes on last, I'm expecting Daniel Bryan to come out after the match is over. If it does not go on last and CM Punk and Darby Allin go on last, I expect Daniel Bryan to come probably in New York.
Okay.
So how do you feel? So we both know Kenny Omega's going to win. But how do you feel? Do you think Daniel Bryan comes back? And if he does come, well, we all know he's coming back. CM Punk already told us. But what I'm trying to say is, when? Does he come back at All Out? And does he come back during this match? Or you think he will find another way to do it?
I think he comes back between one of those matches. So if it's not Omega, then it's Punk. But I have heard that he's going to be back. But he's going to be at the end of the show. There's going to be something big at the end of the show.
Oh, so then this may go on last night.
That or Punk. I mean, he can come out and it's one or the other.
Well, we know why we can't spend the money. We know why we want to see this pay-per-view, and that is because CM Punk is back in the ring for the first time in 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we get to see CM Punk back in action, not a UFC ring, getting his ass kicked. I'm talking about a wrestling ring, and he's facing off against Darby Allin.
I swear. First of all, if he don't come out to Live in Color playing Cult of Personality live, I would be very upset.
That's what I'm saying. Like they really should go play live because they're gonna be in like a, big arena and stuff. So.
Like, I really do, like, if they can get the people for Cody's interest to play live, they should have Live in Color. Plus, they paid him and all. He was just with them like 2 days ago or whatever. Like, get them to play it live, especially with your first match back.
Yeah.
Or would you rather him be live for his first match back or his championship match if he has one?
Oh.
I'd rather be the first match, personally.
Yeah, it gotta be the first match. And first of all, I think so. Darby is going to kill himself to put CM Punk over. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, I think we get one of the coffin drops on the apron and CM Punk moves type thing. Because if you also want to test to see what he can do, because I'm not going to.
I think Punk does the Welcome to Chicago. That's all I'm saying.
To go to sleep?
No, Welcome to Chicago.
What move is that?
One of his moves. It's a top rope pedigree.
Oh, I don't know if he pointed out yet. I don't know if he pointed out yet.
Darby's the only person that can take this move.
Okay.
Yep. You don't think so?
I said, okay, yeah, it sounds pretty about right.
I mean, I don't know if Punk would. It's weird because, like, I don't know if Punk would do it because it is like a top rope pedigree, like I said. But the only person who can take that or is willing to take that will probably be Darby. That's why I said it.
Gotcha. Oh, you know what? Well, I got CM Punk winning. Obviously, CM Punk's not gonna lose his first match coming back. And I know you got CM Punk also, so.
I got him winning, but hey, if he lose, that would put Darby over huge. Even though he's not, but I'm saying if they do decide to, like, let's surprise everybody, that would be a great surprise.
I agree. So that is all our predictions, everybody. I hope you guys stay tuned. I plan on doing an all-out review for you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna go live or not, but I know I'm gonna be having prime time there because I want to check this thing out as well. So how you order AEW pay-per-views? You gotta go to Fight TV.
You can go to Fight TV, or you can just order it from your cable provider.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I've done that before. I thought it was probably another way that I'm probably missing or something like that. So,
well, I do know. Like, I think All Out. Maybe it's the only All Out and what's the other one? No, whatever. It's All Out and another one that they have for pay-per-views, and other ones have been on Fight TV because I have had to order them on Fight TV before.